Welcome back. Here we go again. Moving on, next standard, we are on problem number 16. 16 through 20 will focus on standard 4 MBT 6. Find quotients and remainders with up to 4-digit dividends and 1-digit divisors. That's a lot of big words. Let's just see it in action. Let's go. Math, grade 4, unit 2, 2019-2020 practice problems. 4MBT 6, 16 through 20. Number 16. Select. That means you will have to pick one of these. The unknown number. That's the unknown number. That makes the equation, this is an equation, true. So 1 true, 3 false. So only one of these works. Since you are dividing, you could take 2 times all of these and get the answer. Remember, if you are struggling with dividing, dividing is just the opposite of multiplication. But we're going to teach you how to do, and I'll write it up here. This is a lot. It's called standard. That's all uppercase. I just put in uppercase just to be different. Standard algorithm long division. Okay. Here's another way of writing this problem. 1,236 divided by 2 can also be written this way. 1,236 divided by 2. Now, to help you solve this problem, we are going to use an acronym. This is what an acronym is. D stands for dad, which we are going to divide. So think of these as steps. Okay? The next step, think of mom. Mom, we are going to multiply. So when you do an acronym, this is just a way to help you remember the process or the steps. See that the D is for divide, M is for multiply, D is for dad, you divide first. What do you do next? Think of mom, you multiply next. And this will hopefully help you just memorize the process. Next we have sister, which means you will subtract. Sorry, there you got cut off there again. Next we have brother, which means you will bring down. B for brother, B for bring down. And the last step is rover, or repeat. So memorize this, DMSBR. Dad, mom, sister, brother, rover. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, repeat. So if we just wrote it out like this, DMSBR. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, repeat. Dad, mom, sister, brother, repeat, rover. I'm going to follow that process. Next up as well, over here, I'm going to write down the 2. Since we are dividing by 2, let's go like this. 2 times 1 is 2. I'm going to put 2's here. Okay. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10, 2 times 6 is 12, 2 times 7 is 14. Notice how for every single one we're just adding 2. 2 times 8 is 16. We'll stop there in case we need to know more. All right, let's get to it. Let's go through this process to do standard algorithm long division. Dad. Okay, we need to divide first. 1 divided by 2. We can't do that. So let's go to 12. 12. If I'm writing this off on the side, this is like 12 divided by 2. What number times 2 gets me close to 12? Let's see. This does. 6 times 2 gets me 12. Okay, so 12 divided by 2, I need to multiply. I put a 6 here. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. Next step, I subtract. I put the subtraction sign in there. 12 take away 12 is 0. Bring down. I bring down the 3. I repeat the whole process. 3 divided by 2. What is a multiple of 2 that gets me as close to 3 but not over 3? You can see 2 times 1. So I put 1 here. 1 times 2 is 2. Subtract 3, take away 2 is 1. I divided. 3 divided by 2. I multiplied. 1 times 2 is 2. I subtracted. 3 minus 2 is 1. I bring down the 6. I repeat, do it all over again. 16 divided by 2. What times 2 gets me close to 16? 2 times 8. So I put an 8 there. 8 times 2 is 16. I subtract next. 16 minus 16 is 0. I bring down, oh, there's nothing left to bring down, so I don't have to bring anything down. My answer is 618. I look over here, I see 618. 618, 618. That goes in this box right there. Now, please, when you are doing standard algorithm long division, you can always check answer. I know that's small, but it says answer. And all you need to do is take 618, which we have here, times 2. And I'll just do standard algorithm multiplication. 8 times 2, right here is 16. There are 6 ones. I carry the 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Add the 1, I get 3. 2 times 6 is 12. 1,236. Notice how that answer, can I make it, is the same as that one. We just proved it. We know 618 is correct. 1,236 divided by 2, unknown number is 618. Check, check, check. And we checked our answer by taking 618 times 2. I know that was a lot, and some students can do this much faster, but I wanted to go a little slower to go over the process. That if you remember the acronym and you follow these steps, you take it one step at a time, you can do long division 4-digit problems. Please write out the multiples. If this 2 changes to a 3, write out all your 3s. Notice how I circled each one. You do not want to go above that number. You want to go at it if it multiplies to that number, or you want to be right below it. Fortunately for this one, it worked out, okay? And there is no remainder. That's almost 10 minutes. Practice a lot of these problems. Get used to doing standard algorithm long division. That was a ton of fun. In fact, so much fun, we're going to do a lot more of these, okay? Have a good one. Keep practicing. Take those awesome notes. Show your work.